Hello, dear Virgo. I am super excited to be doing your mid-month update. And at the end, I will be going over Layla. If you guys remember, I pulled Layla during your full month reading. I will be reading from the Elena Fairchild guidebook. In this particular update, I'm going to pull 3 cards with clarification, okay? And they are going to represent where you are, what the energies are currently within this month, and what the evolving energies have to say about the rest of your month moving into July, okay? If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, okay? For those who don't know, this channel is associated with a website. It is www.twinflamelovejourney.com. I also have a page on Facebook where I have been keeping up with my writing. As I feel inspired, I put out different quotes and articles, but I do intend on uploading that information to my website really soon, like before the summer is out. No, actually sooner than that, like very soon. I've been working on it. So without further ado, dear Virgo, let's get started, okay? All right. Dear Spirit, please show me the present energies for my dear Virgo, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminines, here in June, mid-month. Please show me the energies for my dear Virgos here this mid-month, okay? What are the present energies for my dear Virgos, dear Spirit? Please show me. Please show me. What are the energies for Virgo? And I have the 6 of Waters, the dream. Something from the past, dear Virgo. Okay. Moving right along, please show me the first evolving energy for Virgo, dear Spirit, here in June, mid-month. Show me the evolving energies, dear Spirit. 5 of Rainbows, the outsider. Okay. Moving right along, please show me the next evolving energy for my dear Virgos, dear Spirit, here mid-month. Please show me the evolving energy for my dear Virgos here mid-month. What are the next evolving energies from my dear Virgos here mid-month? And I have inner voice. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Oh, and for clarification, I will be using the Book of Shadows, Volume 2, as well as a traditional, the Mythic Tarot, okay? All right, so moving into mid-month here, I have the dream. This is the 6 of Waters or 6 of Cup energy. This card indicates something coming back to you from your past, perhaps. This card also indicates the dream in that you are thinking about times gone by, or either you're literally dreaming about your love right now. Nonetheless, there's a dreamy aspect attached to your spirit. The energies that are flowing are very reminiscent of things perhaps gone by, times gone by, but it's emotional, dear Virgo. There's some emotional aspect attached to the dream. Or you're dreaming about your love. Or maybe some of my dear Virgos are kind of in La La Land, you know, like in a dreamy place, dreaming about what is to come. But let's get some clarity, dear Spirit, on the 6 of Water energy for my dear Virgos here in June. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for my dear Virgos here in June, the 6 of Waters, the dream. Uh-oh. You have a lot of messages again, dear Virgo. The cards are just hopping all over the place for you. Okay. Please show me, dear Spirit, for my dear Virgos. All right. Please show me. Alright. 6 of Cups. So what is your Spirit? Please clarify. And we have the 9 of Chalices because somebody's made a wish. This is a wish for love, dear Virgo, okay? this is a love wish, all right? And as a result, or there was a wish fulfilled as it pertains to something from your past, okay? Remember, these are energies. This can pertain to a love relationship. This could pertain to your career. This can pertain to your family life. This can pertain to just about any aspect within your life, okay? It will vary per Virgo. Nonetheless, it seems that some of my dear Virgos have spent time perhaps in the company of family and friends, this month, all right? Maybe there was a celebration. Nonetheless, you made a wish, okay? And the wish is, the dream is still there. The vision is still there within your soul. Now, this is a bit elusive, so let's see if we can gain some more insight for my dear Virgos here in June. Virgo made a wish. And as a result of this wish, Virgo is dreaming, all right? Is it about love, dear Virgos? Is it about love? Whatever it is, it's emotionally fulfilling. It's definitely got your attention, okay? Please clarify the Nine of Chalices, dear Spirit, as it pertains to my dear Virgos here in June. Please clarify the Nine of Chalices for Virgo here in June. And I have Justice. Okay. So what this card tells me is that this is about fairness. This is about equality, okay? This is about balancing the truth with justice, okay? Truth and justice, all right? So some of my dear Virgos may have gone through a situation where they were involved in the legal system and otherwise involved in a experience that required justice to step in and be served on dear Virgo's behalf, okay? But this is about a just and fair outcome. This could also indicate, the justice of the peace, all right? Any type of legal matter. Nonetheless, it seems like for those who may have been involved in the legal system, you made a wish, okay? You made a wish as it pertains to your past. And as a result, you're able to dream. You're able to move forward in this particular case, all right? Based on some success as it pertains to the legal system or as it pertains to justice being applied within your life, okay? So that's the present energies moving in here mid-month. So justice seems to have been served or it will be served in many of your lives. And as a result, you're able to dream, all right? This is also about past life. Maybe some of my dear Virgos reconnected this month with their love, with their twin flame, or are in the process of manifesting such. Nonetheless, we're going to move on to the evolving energies. Moving further into June, I have the Five of Rainbows, the outsider, okay? Now, the outsider, if you notice, there's this little boy, okay? He is behind an iron gate. All right, but he's looking at the rainbow. The rainbow symbolizes the promise, all right? And if you notice right here, there is a lock on the gate. However, what this little boy doesn't understand is that at this particular point is that he has the key in his own pocket. This card is equivalent to the Five of Pentacles energy. Somebody may be feeling a little left out in the cold as it pertains to some aspect within their life, dear Virgo. Is that you or is it somebody that you know? It could be either. Okay, nonetheless, this person also sees the promise of better days ahead. They see the promise of abundance. They just have to reach into their pocket, okay, and realize that they are not the outsider, that they have the power and they have the wisdom and they have the practical means to achieve what it is they set out for in this life, okay? Maybe some of my Virgos may have been in a situation where, they're so dreamy and maybe they feel like the outsider because they have been lost in this very introspective state of emotional dreaming, of emotional fulfillment, okay? And maybe in certain cases, something hasn't manifested as quickly as you would like. But with that being said, you have the key in your pocket for my Virgos that may be going through this particular energy. Moving into mid-month, you have the key to unlock that gate and walk towards that promise, okay, dear Virgo? But we're going to clarify the Five of Rainbows for my dear Virgo here in June. Please show me, dear Spirit, what is this Five of Rainbows energy about for my dear Virgos? And I have the Knave of Swords energy. Okay, the Knave of Swords is about letting something go. So some of my Virgos had to let something go, a memory go. The Knave of Swords is very much equated with the Knight of Swords, okay? This is a powerful energy, something like the wind. It's a very air-based energy. And as you can see, this lady, she's flying a kite, and there's a photo on this kite, and she's kind of letting it go. Right? And it seems like she's being guided by her guides here in this particular rendition. So maybe there was some type of harsh communication that came in. All right, advising that it's best to let go of a particular aspect of a particular situation, or even a particular person in your life. And it may have been hard, and it may be it made you feel as if you were an outsider just for a particular period of time. Okay, but nonetheless, we're going to get more clarity on this. This is a very cutthroat energy. Somebody made a final determination about something. Somebody communicated the truth. They did so forcefully. They didn't care about feelings. And this could have triggered that feeling of aloneness that we see in the Five of Pentacles, or the Five of Rainbows, which is like the Five of Pentacles rendition. Okay? Somebody felt like they were left out in the cold. Let's clarify the Knave of Swords for my dear, beautiful, divine masculine, divine feminine Virgos here in June. Please clarify, dear Spirit. What is this about? Okay. And I have the Five of Wands because there was definitely a competition. Could this have something to do with this particular justice energy? That there was some type of competition, all right? And then, you know, whatever this competition, it came to an end or is coming to an end. And the final words of truth have been spoken. The final verdict has come in. Okay. But, you know, remember, a wish was fulfilled. Okay. A wish was fulfilled. All right. And as a result of this communication, you know, even this energy kind of reminds me of feeling left out in the cold, because some of my dear Virgos may be literally resetting goals, priorities, reorganizing their life, trying to figure out where they want to focus their attention. This could also be an aspect that the Five of Pentacles represents here, okay, dear Virgo? All right, so moving on, we're moving to the Inner Voice Tarot, okay? The Inner Voice is a major arcana tarot. So this is going to have a major impact moving into your month. This inner voice is the High Priestess energy, dear Virgo, okay? This represents that intuition, that still small voice within your spirit. This is a beautiful rendition of the High Priestess, as this particular rendition focuses on the self, okay? So your intuition is going to be very, very powerful, you know, moving into your mid-month through into June, okay? And this card is a reminder to listen to your inner voice, okay? This could also imply that secret esoteric knowledge coming into play for you this month. But we're going to get some more clarity on this card, dear Virgo. What is this inner voice energy about, dear Spirit? Please clarify for my dear Virgos here in June. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Virgo here in June. I love when I start getting like the chills and sensations from my head, because I know that Spirit is flowing through me. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's that inner voice energy. Please clarify inner voice, dear Spirit, for my dear Virgos here in June. Please clarify, dear Spirit. And I have the World. Because, dear Virgo, many of my Virgos have been in a situation where they likely traveled somewhere. Some of you, my dear Virgos, will be traveling or have traveled somewhere. Okay? And this tarot is a reminder that you are connected with all. You have stepped out into the world and you have let your light shine brightly. Okay? You have let your light shine because you understand that that you are unique, that you are purposeful, that you have a lot to do. It seems like you turned heads as you walked out into the city or walked out into the country or wherever you are. You know, it seems like you turned a lot of head or have been turning a lot of heads lately, Virgo. You are walking through life, creating harmony, being magnetic, okay? And this particular, I think some of my dear Virgos, I believe, are really finding their energy. They're finding the truth of their being, okay? And this is based on the intuition, all right? or this connectedness with all has triggered, all right, this new, this energy of just wanting to go within, or being out in the world has revealed secrets to you about you yourself and how powerful you are in some aspect within your life. But let's see clarity on the world. You know, Virgo's out and about, you know. They are shining bright in the world, all right, as they interact. They understand their connectedness with all. All right, please clarify, dear Spirit, the world for my dear Virgos here in June. Please clarify, dear Spirit, the world for my dear Virgos here in June. Because I have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, all right? Some of my Virgos have definitely reconnected with their love, okay? A wish has been fulfilled on an emotional level. Some of my Virgos, you know, made a wish. Two nines, you're almost there. All right, you made a wish and you are actually reaping the rewards. Your wish has become fulfilled. Many of my Virgos made a wish and that wish has become fulfilled, okay? And as a result, they're able to dream, and that's why they're dreaming right now. But moving further into the month, this energy is still very, very much prevalent, okay? Your wish has been fulfilled. You're able to step out into the world, right? And shine your light and be authentic. Authentic is coming to me, all right? Because you are listening to that still small voice and you trust your intuition, dear Virgo. You're trusting your intuition. And so even if you are starting over in some aspect in your life and you're setting new priorities and goals, okay? You are wise enough, many of my Virgos are wise enough to understand that they are being divinely guided, okay? So this is a beautiful aspect, dear Virgo. I hope your month is going beautiful. Remember to keep dreaming, all right? Keep dreaming because you've already had a wish fulfilled. Don't think that, never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming, okay? Sometimes when we go through significant shifts in life, we feel like the outsider. These are temporary energies, but no matter what the material aspect may be or the practical aspect may be, it seems to me, dear Virgo, that you're stepping into your power. You're embracing that inner voice within you. And as a result of having that confidence, you're able to shine your light in the world, and you're able to keep wishing, and you're able to embrace the love that's in your life or not give up hope, you know, as it pertains to love. All right? Dear Virgo, so without further ado, we're going to move into our RUMI pull that we did this month, okay? Let's see what Layla is about. What messages do we have for our dear divine masculine and feminine Virgos here in June, okay? Layla, we've been waiting to cover this card. Put aside your clever schemes, O lover, be mindless, become mad, dive into the heart of the flame, become fearless, be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house, then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover, live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility, wash it 7 times, then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love, be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gathering of drunks, be a drunk, become drunk. Your thought takes a course dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought. Let your heart lead. Be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb. Be a comb. How I long for my thoughts to no longer make any sense to me. Then I can be rid of them like noisy house guests who have overstayed their welcome. Oh, the peace when they finally go. Their incessant chatter brings me no comfort. I crave the silence of you. Will you let me hear it? Will you run through the noisy house of my mind with your great muddy feet so that I can focus on something other than my mind for a while? Maybe you can make such a mess that I shall give up my plans and attempts at order completely. Just give in for a change. It's time for that. To give up my ridiculous fantasies of perfection. Useless, noisy, irritating, demanding, and yet deadening perfection. I'd rather just be divine. Just be divine. Divine. I'd rather just be alive. I want to plant my head in the earth in the same mud that sticks to your feet and breathe in her rich soil smell. I want to feel her heart beating in the quiet movements of the roots of the plant as they stretch and grab and stop my ears with her fertile dirt, finally gaining peace from the constant infernal racket of thoughts no longer wanted. Oh, beloved, how you are to be envied. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, no sense. The great beloved truly wants you to be closer than ever to the wild universal heart. In that field of love, every electronic device goes haywire, systems collapse, worlds collide, and great stars are born from the chaos. But the real you will sense none of this. You'll be staring at your beloved, so intoxicated by love, dear Virgo. Your tongue will loll out of your mouth, and you'll drool like a bloodhound, and you won't care a hoot, neither will your great beloved. Such will the passion of your reunion be, that the only thing to matter will be the one great love exploding inside your being. So who cares if you have no idea what day it is? What was your job supposed to be again? Or how to make conversation, let alone intelligent conversation, at the dinner table? Oh, well, you shall not be yourself anymore. You shall not be so appropriate or sociable. Who understands crazy words that fall out of your mouth, unchecked by logic or rationality? I do. I know the beloved too. I am under the same loving spell. I, like you, have no I anymore. I, like you, am so crazy with love that I care not for things making sense anymore. I, like you, am so crazy with love that I cannot for things make sense anymore. I, like you, long for my night of love with the great beloved, that ends me forever and renders me only and ever the lover of the great beloved. I call that night forward from my love-crazed heart, as do you, that Layla, that night of destiny. Let us run together and pound on the bedroom door of the great beloved. There is no shame. There is nothing else worth holding on to. Let us go now and throw ourselves upon the goodwill of the Creator. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxy, and the planet shall grow rings around them, becoming the many eyes of the great beloved, delightfully bearing witness to our loving, passionate surrender. This oracle brings you a message. You are moving through a period of not knowing, of time in the great void or womb of the Divine Mother. It is in this place that the seed cracks open and takes root. This cannot happen in the light where all is seen and recognized. It must happen under the cover of darkness where only trust can assure one of success. This is the way of nature, the way of life, and it must be honored, dear Virgo. This oracle brings you ancient wisdom. It guides you not to fear the darkness, but enter into it willingly. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way. Okay? Don't become lost. Find your way, dear Virgo. Okay? This oracle is saying that in the darkness, there is the path. Sometimes we don't know, dear Virgo, right? But the path is right there. Do not turn away from it. Let it be. Be with the lack of knowing. When people ask of you so many questions and demand sensible answers to support their notions of reality, do not bow to such unworthiness and fear. Know that your minds may be fearful for your safety and their own, lest your divine madness be contagious. But that is their fear. It's nothing to you, nothing at all. It is not even anything to them, but they just don't know that yet. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into light, has invited you into her chamber. In that place, she shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. For that which is true is already seated deep in her womb and is preparing to be born. Strong and with good, powerful legs. So when it is time, it will leap like a wild creature, all instinct and intuition, into the morning light. For this moment, however, there is darkness, and that is essential for the appearance, so imminent, beloved, of the light on its way. This oracle brings you guidance. If you find yourself to be sad, dear Virgo, to be grieving, whether you know for what or not, or even depressed or struggling, feeling as though you are being pulled down, do not fight. Bear witness instead. Be an observer. Allow what is taking place to take place. Allow what is happening to happen. You shall find a joy in allowing the interplay of darkness and the light to take place according to a greater unfolding rhythm of your own divine growth process. I really hope this resonates so well with you guys. You can tell I get excited reading Rumi's oracle. Thank you for those who stayed. Be sure to subscribe. I will be doing a pick a card read. The subject will be a surprise. Okay, but before we go, I want you to, if you like, complete this sacred honoring ritual for the rest of the remaining part of this month. Okay. Sit in a dark and quiet space if possible as you invoke the spirit of the High Priestess. Say aloud, I honor the darkness that serves the all-loving light. Through the grace of Rumi and the Divine Mother, I am blessed with growth of my soul into life. Even within the darkest of places, the Divine Beloved dwells with unfailing generosity and compassion. In my surrender, I am held, and in my darkness, the seed of new life takes root. So be it. Rest for as long as it feels good for you, and you will have completed your honoring ritual. Until next time that I get a chance to feel your spirit, dear Virgo, much love and many blessings. Please be sure to check out my pick a card read if it's a subject that you are contemplating. Okay, till next time.